In Borderlands 2, you take on the role of a new set of Vault Hunters looking for fortune on Pandora. There are 4 characters to choose from, with another on the way as DLC. They're similar yet different to the 4 characters from the first game. For example, the Siren plays more of a supportive role, as she's the one with the healing bullets this time around, and her special locks an enemy in place for a short time, as opposed to the phase run from the last game. The story goes that you crash land on Pandora, are found by a claptrap, and make your way to Sanctuary. You learn a man named Handsome Jack defeated the original Vault Hunters and is planning to destroy Pandora using a different vault. So the new crew must help the old crew in stopping Handsome Jack's plans. And of course, they have to grab as much loot as they possibly can on the way. The story this time around is much more involved, fleshing out the characters from the first game and doing a pretty good job introducing some new ones. The writing is also very good this time around, making you like the original characters while really hating the villain. The base gameplay is just like the first game. Standard FPS controls with RPG stats, randomized loot, and skill trees. There's also more customization than the first in the form of skins and heads that you can find as drops, but they're still pretty basic. The loot tables this time around are better, I think. It still uses the old colored tier system, but now it's more for what maximum stats on an item can roll, so even white rarity items have a chance of actually being useful. Oranges still have unique parameters, as do a few blues and purples, but the oranges are much harder to come by now. The best way to find them is by gambling, and even still, I haven't gotten one outside of quest rewards. The only thing I don't like about the gameplay are the vehicles. They were terrible in the first game, and they're actually worse this time around. The handling on them is horribly unresponsive. Thankfully, you don't have to use them too much. There's also a new system replacing the old proficiency system called the Badass system. As you go through and complete challenges, you get Badass rank, which gets you tokens you can use to increase your stats. And the Badass rank is attached to your profile, not your character, so all the characters you make can contribute and benefit from the passive boosts. The sound effects are mostly reused from the first game, which is fine since they sound pretty accurate. The music is passable, but they use too much dubstep for my taste. The voice acting, on the other hand, is excellent. They seem to have most of the original cast back, or at least very good sound-alikes. They do a very good job emoting during the dramatic scenes as well as during comedic scenes.
Hey kiddo, Jack here, president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. The Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed. By me. You see the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
So I have to say that Borderlands 2 is definitely my favorite game released this year. As I am a complete loot whore, this is going to take up a lot of my time for many months to come. If you like shooting things and collecting new toys, this is definitely something you'll want to pick up. Just be careful to save and exit properly when playing split screen, because as of this recording, there's a glitch that can completely erase your badass rank and your skins. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.